Hi, this is Murray from Second Time Tech, and today I'm going to do a little talk on a build that I'm planning to do as soon as I get a couple more parts for it. One is the case, and I ordered it on Black Friday, so it's taking a bit to get here. Hopefully next week, I'm thinking. Hopefully. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the parts that I am going to put in it, and then in a couple of days I'll make another little video and we'll talk about some things that you can do to improve it later if you want to upgrade it, because I have some ideas on what you could do. This is what I did was I picked stuff very similar to what my den computer is, and I've been using it for 8 months, 7 months, 8 months from the time the CPU came out, just about like a few days after that, because I built right around it right away, and I really like it, and it's good for all the stuff that I'm doing, and so I just figured it's not very expensive now to do it, so why not? The price of the build on Amazon Canada is $537 for it, and on Amazon US it is $427 for it. The way that I have it sitting right here with the case that I ordered, and the case that I ordered is a Roswell Micro ATX mini tower case, and it's model number FBM-X1, and it was on a really good sale. It comes with 2 fans, and it's got a USB 3 port, a couple of USB 2 ports, and the audio on the front, so it's awesome for the price. And the motherboard, the power supply, I didn't put this one because this one I got secondhand, and this one is a Channel Technology one. It's got good reviews on it. It's 500 watts and it's 80 plus bronze, so I got it for a decent price. But because I was trying to do all the stuff on Amazon, what I decided to do was put in a EVGA model that's very much the same as this one, and that would be the 500 watt BR, which is 80 plus bronze, and same type of cabling. Everything's connected like this. This one has the it's just sleeved in black, and it has the ketchup and mustard style wires inside. But the EVGA one, some of them have the mesh on the wires, but all the wires are black. Even if they're just ribboned, then everything's just black on it. So it's actually a little nicer if that's the style of power supply that you like. And that's a pretty good price on that one. I think it's $39.99 in Canada and $34.99 in the States or something like that. So it's not bad for 500 watt power supply. The motherboard is, like I say, I based it around what I had already used, and I know that it works. And this is the MSI B350M Pro VDH. And the reason why I like this one so much, like I've said before, is it has the 4 memory slots, and it has 4 SATA ports on it, and it's the B350 board, so that means you can overclock on it, which is nice. You can get they have a B450 model from MSI, and I think it's just called the B350M Pro, something like that. And like I say, it's a 450 board, so if that's the way you want to go, it's about $20 more in Canada, and about I think it's about $10 more in the States, something like that. So just add that to that price if that's the way you want to do it. But that board should be just as good as this board. I like this board; works great. But I know this one has you got to make sure it has the newest BIOS in it, or updated BIOS in it, because you want to make sure that it works with the CPU, and the CPU is the the Ryzen 5 2400G, which is the APU, which means that it has the Vega 11 graphics built into it. Now, this has a 4-core, 8-thread CPU, so good for a long time. And you can do 1080p gaming on it. I use it for Path of Exile, and I use it for League of Legends, and the other one, Diablo 3, the newest one. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I was playing it just the other day on it, and it works fine for that, for 1080p. I don't have any problem with it. Doesn't get too hot, no problem. And I only have like 8 gigs of RAM in it too, so it's not like I'm doing anything over it, and I didn't overclock it either. It's just the way it is in there. So, like I say, nice little CPU, nice little APU, and that's the way I'm running it right now. Later, I will put a graphics card in it, but I'll make another video on that maybe tomorrow or the next day, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So, the next thing is the memory, and I kind of messed up on the memory because what I did was I only got one 8 gig stick, DDR4 2666. It's the Ballistic Tactical gaming memory, and what I should have bought was a kit, the 8 gig kit, which is 2 4 gig sticks, and get a little higher speed on it, like 3000 megahertz. I did that whenever I figured out the prices on Amazon Canada and on Amazon US there. So they do reflect that. Now I'll put all the parts there that I found there in the show notes too. So they'll be all there so that you can have a look at them and see. Because it's like I say, it's a couple of things that are a little bit different, but this is what I bought. So, and I know that stuff. I know that's better. So if you did it that way, it's better. But we'll talk about that, and I'll even talk about it again tomorrow or the next day. So let's see, what did we get to? We got to the memory. So we got So the next thing is the Kingston drive. Okay, so what I bought was a Kingston A400 120 gigabyte drive, and that is the drive that I'm going to use for my boot drive. And I'll put some stuff on here, but not a whole lot. That's only, I think, $29.99 in Canada and $25.99 in the States, so it's very inexpensive. And of course, I went with a hard disk drive, which is the Western Digital Blue, right there, 1 terabyte. And so I'll put that in there, and then put the games on, there, and put data that's large, like, I don't know, pictures and programs and stuff like this and whatnot. I wouldn't put Office on it. If you're going to put Office on it, I'd put that on the SSD because it's not very big, and I'd put all my documents on here. But if you're doing any video stuff at all, I would make sure to put it on that drive because that'll fill that one up really fast. But we'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow. So basically, that's what I'm going to be putting in the system that I'm going to be making. I can't put the other memory in because I don't have it, because I have that, and I don't have the right power supply that I'm suggesting that you use there. But it's exactly the same thing as this. You do it exactly the same way, and then, like I say, if you decide you want the B450 board instead of the B350 board, it's basically the same thing. Anyway, so this here is the parts that I'm going to do, and hopefully next week. I'm really hoping that it comes in next week because it's coming by ground. You never know. Anyway, that's basically all that I have for today, and I tried to only ramble a little bit, and let's see how much I rambled. Oh, it's only a little over 10 minutes. I'll probably be able to cut a little bit out. So, I'll stop now. No more rambling. And I'll say that if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs down. If you like the content, then please subscribe. Hit the bell, or click on the bell if you want notifications. Otherwise, can't get them. I do want to wish everybody a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Bye.